Congratulations, Dave, Tom, on the 1-0 victory. What did you make of the game, Dave?
We a bit of everything, to be fair. I thought first half, we played some really good stuff. Tom will probably disagree with me, but I thought first half we played some really good stuff. Had to defend well at times, but against a really good side in Wakefield, I thought they've mixed it up a little bit this year compared to last year. I thought they were a bit one-dimensional last year, albeit a very, very good side. But this year they looked a little bit more strength about them all over the park. And they've got some match winners in the team, but to be honest, we did well first half. Then second half, a little bit disappointed in terms of the way we didn't keep the ball well at all, and we just gave the ball away. The turnover was under no pressure at times. That was a disappointing factor, but in terms of the positive, this guy here was just absolutely immense. 3 penalty save was one of them, but for me the one-on-one save down to their number 10, Billy, was a brilliant save. He's had to stay up as long as he could, and he's a big frame to get down, but he's managed to get down quickly, to be honest. I think he thought it was a £10 note flying around. He's been absolutely immense, kicking as good as ever, but you take that as granted now, and it shouldn't be taken as granted because it's a weapon at this level. It gets us out, puts us on the attack at times, but we can trust him, and as a goalkeeper, that's the biggest thing you want from a keeper is trust. And we've got that in Tom in spades. So in terms of the scramble defence, was really good as a team. We've got Scott Phillips as a 59-year-old centre forward who's played 42 years. He's doing doggies left, right and centre. Josh Batty, who would probably get into any side of this level and the level above. He's come off the bench today and put a shift in. So yeah, as a collective, as a squad, we've been really good tonight. You're never going to beat Wakefield by playing badly. Tonight we've ground that out and mixed it in with being expansive, playing well, to grinding it down. And there's a manager that both Tom and myself have played for over the years, and Billy Heath, who will tell you get your home form right, you've got a good chance of achieving something. So that's our aim moving forward.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the home win, getting it, first home win of the season. It took us 5 or 6 games last season.
About that, yeah.
How big is that?
Yeah, as a pride thing, as a Beverley kid, I think that is it, because it was starting to weigh on me last year. I think it was Glassalton, we beat about 5-2 at home in the end. We had some good close run games, and there was a couple of games that we drew, or we got. I can't remember, we played poorly against Swallowness, albeit Swallowness did a job on us that night. But it was starting to weigh on me. So this year, I was hoping that we'd get that first 3 points at home as quickly as possible, and Adam to get knocked out by the door opening at him. So that's always pleasing. So yeah, that was good, but it's a long way. This season's going to be an absolute marathon, to be fair. It's going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet at the best restaurant you can think of. But it's going to be, we're going to have some thrills and spills, and if it's anything like that, I won't get to the end of the season because I get my attacks left, right and centre.
Yeah, Tom, how did you feel? Did you feel comfortable about seeing that 1-0 win out in the second half?
Yeah, I think obviously what Dave said about last season, I think we implemented the game plan. Second half we struggled at times playing out, but to be fair, they matched playing 4-2-4, which, to be fair, any game of football, it's strange really, because they've gone very expansive early, and it's difficult to play out from the back when they've got 4 players there. But barring that, the fans got behind us, and we just kept game management was fantastic from the lads tonight. And I mean, like in the 80th minute, for instance, going down in corners, some lads might just want to score another goal, but they've kept the ball really well in the final third, like the likes of Scotty and Josh Batty and stuff. So yeah, really well.
And in the I think it was first half, when you came out of the area and you collided with the player. First of all, did you come off badly in that challenge, and do you think you maybe was a bit lucky to not come off the pitch?
You're a brave man. So there's no exit behind you.
No, I think it's one of them. The ball's come over. It's a bit sticky. I think if we had a bit more water, I think it would have come straight through to me, and I'd have played out from the back. It's obviously stuck in the ground. Nanksy's come across, the lads come, and we've all come together. I spoke to Anthony Bowsley, and he said like the ball's gone wide, and to be fair, he's caught me chest high, got a nice little bruise here coming on, but yeah, I was alright. It's one of them really. I think 1 or 3 of us could have been out there, but all 3 of us have come out with it. And like the ref said, He said that the kid who was coming said he maybe could have booked him, but he's come to book me because obviously I've got there first.
Yeah.
So it's just one of them, I think.
Mm. And not only that red card potential incident, there was a couple of others. Do you think the referee got all the decisions right tonight?
If he didn't, he made less mistakes than we did in the second half from a management point of view and a player's point of view. So look, it's by the by. I thought the ref had a generally good game. So if we'd drawn tonight, it wouldn't be because of the ref. I think Wakefield will probably be aggrieved on the second half performance. They haven't come away with a point. So we've just got to move on. We've got Drumfield on Saturday. We're going to be short of a fair few players. There's holidays, bar mitzvahs, great grandma's funerals, all sorts of things going on. So it's a case of it would be a waste if we don't achieve what we need to achieve on Saturday. It would have wasted tonight's result. So the focus training on Thursday will be getting a result on Saturday. It'll be a completely different game. We've had three games, Staveley, Sheffield Wednesday, and obviously tonight Wakefield, quite similar in terms of styles of play. Drumfield will be completely different. But as equally as probably kind of difficult to kind of match. So we've got to make sure we're on prepare right and get ready for Saturday now.
Mm. And who would you give your man of the match to tonight?
Well, the fact he's 6 foot, so sat next to me, and yeah, Tom's been fantastic, and Ian's just been fantastic today. He's been fantastic since he said yes to come on board, really. So for a manager, you want that trust in those characters, which Tom is, to kind of bring other people up to the standards that are required. I thought Alex Naggs had a fantastic game today. The two lads in midfield, Nathan and Kai, and yeah, everyone put a shift in. If people weren't scoring 30-yard worldies, I'll tell you what they were doing. They were putting the bodies on the line and doing the doggies and stuff like that, which you have to do. This isn't FIFA. Do you know what I mean? This is North East Counties football. It's hard graft at times, and it's look. Everyone wants to watch your pretty footballs, and you watch as your Man City's, Arsenal's, and the Charity Shield and stuff, and I think that's how it's played. But yeah, we're a long way below that. We've got to first and foremost, you have to roll your sleeves up and graft for the result.
Mm. Do you think this is the type of game we wouldn't have come away with 3 points last season?
Potentially, yeah, potentially. But that's, I don't want to belittle anything last season either. But let's work to the future now and let's kick on.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks.
Cheers,
Thank
George.
you.